What's going on? Now I'm gonna start soul family, physical family, spiritual family, but Soul Tribe 29, another episode. The saga continues. Coronavirus, the survive or not survive. You know, probably wondering why I got on shades on the inside. I seen, I seen some stuff. I was reading some stuff, and it just came to me. It started all making sense about this whole coronavirus thing. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but when I read this and I went and looked in the mirror, and it's all like a message. Look at my fucking eye. I was like, God damn, it all starting to make sense. But so y'all land the bell with me. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. But we're gonna talk about the coronavirus and why it makes sense that my fucking eyes like this, and also that Jesus not a. Wait, hold up. How goddamn, what that mean? That the Jesus not a Capricorn dance. You know, explain that a little later on. But I want to talk about this coronavirus and why, all this going on. Why my eyes big like this? Because in time like this, it's important to really stay grounded, have a sense of humor, because these people have been dealing with alchemy for a long time. These people is the real alchemists. The the media, the people who generating this mass propaganda about the coronavirus. And I'm not saying that it's not a real virus. Yes, it is a real virus. But when you dealing with alchemy and such things and you understand certain things, they got this concept called the placebo effect. And when you put the placebo effect with alchemy just states that your mind creates situations for you. It's mental alchemy. The first term, the concept of alchemy was the transference of base metals such as lead into gold with the philosopher's stone, like an art. Like you would take this lead, these base metals, and turn them into gold. But that was just a metaphor, as in the turning bad energy into good energy, of making lower energy serve you as higher energy. It's just a transference of energy. See, that's all it is. And but as in transferring negative energy into positive energy, it also can be flipped around and transferring positive energy into negative energy. Why would somebody want to do that? You say take positive energy, turn into negative energy. Why, it just don't make sense, huh? Why in these days and times, a lot of stuff don't make sense no more. As much as even to the point where if it don't make sense, then it really don't make sense to me.
It's 7 o'clock.
I'm like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that shit make too much sense to make sense. This shit crazy. You can't tell me Jesus is not a Capricorn. And something, I had a dream, and something told me Jesus is not a Capricorn. But I thought I was going crazy. Now this nigga gonna come tell me Jesus not a Capricorn? And he got a dance too? Yes. You might have been right all that time. Might be wrong. He might be an alchemist. But we don't talk about alchemists and all that. But the placebo effect. Let me see. Let's see. I gotta raise up my hand. I had to bear with me. My eyes fucked up. But the whole thing with the coronavirus is, from all the stuff I've been hearing, the stuff I see, and that resonates with me, from what they say is a weak ass virus. And you said all you need to do is stuff like promote your immune system, healthy immune system, stay safe distance from people, which I'm supposed to be all up on about it like that anyway. Eat vegetables and fruits, stuff that strengthen your immune system. Vegetables and fruits. And also learn how to do the dance and you'll be alright. Keep your hands sanitized. It's flu season. I mean, quote unquote flu season. And just to change the seasons anyway, I usually get sick around this time. You know, with the pollen and there, people's sinuses start acting up. But I want to talk about the placebo effect. Because it was just hitting me. Somebody was telling me about a author. Like, I like to read books and shit. So they was telling me about an author. Say, check out Joe Dispenza. When you get a chance, he got a movie and he got a book. So I'm like, well, I got too many books to read right now. Well, see all them books back there. I ain't even read all of them. But now I'm supposed to have free time. I'm supposed to be quarantined, but man, I've been working every goddamn day. But I got some books. I'm like, I ain't really trying to read no other books right now, but I'm gonna look into it when I get down free time as far as that in that aspect. So I still looked up the movie. I tried to Google it. I mean, yeah, YouTube. So Joe Dispenza. I'm like, the name sounds familiar. I'm like, let me see. I went to the app. I got scribbled. Said, let me see who wrote that book, Becoming Supernatural. Motherfucking Joe Dispenza out of audio book. I'm like, it's really good. And he also got a book called The Placebo Effect. Now, I ain't never read the placebo effect book he got, but I understand the concept of the placebo effect is really simple and plain, cut and dry. If you believe in alchemy. Now I'm going to talk about the placebo effect, and we're going to look at alchemy. The placebo effect just states that, first of all, they did an experiment. They had to control the variable and all the situations met in order for it to be labeled as an experiment. So they had some sick people with a certain condition, and they gave half of them the actual medicine that treat the condition, and another half just basically sugar pills. It was just pills made with sugar, with no vitamin, aspect to it, no nutrition or nothing. But they told each set that the medicine was for this condition, and they took the set, followed the directions, and the results came back that the people that followed the directions that they gave them, here, this is that took the sugar pills heal just as well as the people that took the regular medicine. So the conclusion they came up to was that the that long as they believed that if they followed these directions mixed with these pills, they was gonna get better, whether it was medicine or not. And they did this several times, and they got documentaries about this where people just here using what they just because they feel here, and there's a whole science to it. And Joe Dispenza, he wrote a book about it, but I'm gonna drop a link. I like doing that. I like doing that shit. Drop a link down there about the placebo effect, and and then that not a coincidence. We're gonna talk about that, a synchronicity, cause I'm doing the channel and I'm talking about alchemy and shit. These dog ass niggas and bitches, and trying to tell them, don't be letting somebody talk you out of your vibrations, which is a principle of alchemy. Well, a quick summary. The principle of vibration. You see all these, please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. It's a message in there. See, keep your vibrations high. You got high vibration emotions, low vibration emotions. Fear, hate, jealousy, envy, just being lazy, sluggish, certain emotions, lower vibrations, and this the order, the law of attraction, but it's the law of attraction is an alchemic principle. Alchemic principle. So it states that you attract what you think about. But you don't attract what you think about, you attract what frequency you are vibrating on. Let me repeat that again. You attract everything on the frequency that you are vibrating on, the vibration you're putting out to the universe. And your thoughts create your vibrations. And put out positive thoughts, then you're putting out positive vibrations. And if you're putting out negative thoughts, you're putting out negative vibrations. That's the concept of the law of attraction. But what they don't tell you is outside concepts and emotions influence your law of attraction. That what you attract influence your vibration, put it like that. All this influence your vibration on how you vibrate. If you don't take control, you got to understand these laws, because these laws going on every day, these principles working, whether you understand them or not. And if you don't understand them, you're probably just floating along, reacting all day instead of being proactive. I did a video about that. Check out that. Being proactive is letting you using these concepts to your benefit. Being reactive is these concepts happening whether you know about them or not, but just like, oh shit, somebody stole my vibrations. Not all this bad shit happening to me because I'm vibrating on the lower frequency. I'm mad that it pissed me off instead of me being proactive and just hit that negativity with a Batman move like, fuck it up my face. This don't kill my vibe. It's a message in that. This don't kill my vibe. / It's a message in there. So, but that's the whole art. That's a law that you going whether you go once you vibrate above them, the shit don't affect you. But once you lower your vibrations to it, then you got to deal with all the things on this vibration. Don't even go there. But That's the alchemy and the placebo, or the alchemist. See, it could be flip flop too. You could take good vibrations, turn them into negative vibrations. Why would anybody want to do some dumb shit like that? I know, huh? It don't even make sense. But hey, I'm about to show you how this shit coincide with the placebo effect. So basically, what's going on is another one of the principles in the Kabbalah. Let's check out that. That's a good book. If you into this and you really in your heart, you know that Jesus is not a Capricorn, and you want answers, and you start asking questions, something like this will pop up in your life, and it really don't explain nothing to you. It just explain principles of the universe of everything on a scientific and a spiritual aspect. Well, seven hermetic principles, these universal laws that's going on. The difference between a universal law and the man-made law is we gon' I ain't even gotta prove it. I'm just stating my beliefs, which I know what my nose is true. But whether you believe it or not, you probably believe Jesus is a Capricorn. I believe Jesus is a Sagittarius. No, I think he Leo Aries might be all the motherfuckers. But that's what I believe. But anyway, the what the Hermeticists believe is the universal laws can't be changed no matter what you believe. Whether you believe Jesus is a Capricorn or not, this is motherfucking law. Is a law, but a man-made law could be changed at the end of the day, which they changing right now. You used to have to have a warrant to tap your phone. Now all this shit being tapped, just like we tapping everything. Tapping every motherfucking thing. But that was the law before. It was illegal, now it's the law. The Patriot Act. Now all these other drills, Zika, swine flu, Ebola, all these other pandemics happened prior. That was just drills leading up to this. Because they got stuff going on cosmically in the universe. Yeah, I know. But it's astrology. If you look into astrology, that's one of the ancient arts from Egyptians that the Egyptians recorded that was taught in Africa. You can look at that video too. Like I said, keyword Egyptians recorded, but that was taught in Africa about the universe and the stars, how to read the planets and how your planetary choice and the cosmos affect everything. And that's one of the laws in the Kabbalah, as above, so below. I think that might be the second and third one, but we're gonna get into that. But the alchemy they doing, it states that it could be flip flop. We don't got that. So now they flip flopping the energy of the placebo effect, and instead of healing, using panic and pandemonium, making a situation worse than what it is. Because as I stated before, that our thoughts create our reality through energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred from state to state. As in our melanin in the body, when we go out from the sun as energy, we attract the rays from the sun to us, or the energies that's going on in all the planets putting out at the time. But it's just a cycle, and it's just a cycle. Cause it's hard to explain. Let me see. Damn, I'm gonna edit some of this. Look, good to Jesus. I'm trying to. Energy is a cycle. His thing is just gonna be transferred. It's just some things you gotta know prior to this. As your body, is a difference between your body and your spirit. Your body died, but your spirit came, because your spirit is energy. Everything is atoms. So what that energy, what happened to the energy? You dead, technically you disappear. Your body dead, but what happened to the energy is transferred to another state, another dimension. You got scientific proofs of this. You have to do your own research, but the Kabbalion, once you read the Kabbalion, you understand this. It like put a light bulb in your head, like, oh, I understand how all of this is going down, how the placebo effect is connected with the coronavirus. But I'm gonna drop a link by the placebo effect below. But yeah, what? And the biggest thing is to like stay positive, stay in the moment, because look, you just need to understand some concepts. Some concepts like all kinds, lower vibration entities that benefit off of us being blind and not seeing the actual truth. Where they can't, the consciousness can access the heights that our consciousness can, certain people. And that's true, the pineal gland, the third eye. I mean, if you don't understand the concepts of that right now, you probably think Jesus still a Capricorn. And this might not be the place for you. But to the people who do understand that, the concept of that is that there's powers that be, third eyes, pineal glands never got activated. It was a process that they didn't go through to get their third eye activated. So they stuck in a cycle, can't get past this physical, because your pineal gland is the only thing that allows you to access beyond this physical. So that there's a body and a breakdown to that, like why this is physical thing is illusion, and also why the physical thing is real. It's illusion and real at the same time. It's the matrix. And this will help you understand that. But I see I'm gonna have to make this a 2-part video, cause I got a lot of shit I want to address, and it ain't gonna be no little time. Oh, but I'm gonna drop the placebo effect up in there, and I already told you about that. But and all of this shit is ancient Kemetic / African sciences that they're using against us. Our shit, basically. Definition of alchemy, page 51. Read it, y'all. Take y'all to church this morning. Take y'all to church. Oh, I think that's 61. Look, see that? See, I got shit highlighted in this one. The teachings really constituted the basic principles of the art of alchemy, which, contrary to the general belief, dealt in the mastery of mental forces rather than material elements, the transmutation of one kind of mental vibration into others instead of the changing of one kind of metal into another. The legend of the philosopher's stone, which would turn base metal into gold, was an allegory relating to the Hermetic philosophies readily understood by the students of true Hermeticism. Now that's saying understood. Now peep this. And I ain't trying to prove nothing to you. I'm just saying how this shit go hand in hand. The authors of this book, which are the three initiates, was William Walker Atkinson. I guess he stated he channeled this through the three initiates. So, the three initiates, they state in the introduction of this book, our intent is not to erect a new temple of knowledge, but rather to place in the hands of the student a master key, which where he may open the many inner doors in the temple of mastery through the main portals he has already entered. Now, what that stating is that this book not here to teach you no new knowledge. This book is here to help you understand and separate the truth from the false and all of the things you already experienced. And if you use this knowledge, you can see that in all the things that you experiencing right now. And in turn, if you understand these laws, you could look at all the things you're going to be experiencing in the future from that information. All the information in the future. You got the key to unlock that information, Kanita. That's all I'm saying. That's what the Kabbalah can help you with once you understand these concepts. Cause I don't care how many you niggas gonna get on here and say, oh, and do the dance when you're by yourself in the bathroom by yourself, you might do that. Or when you get around your other partners that's on and y'all, and you get around your mama and them, you ain't tea now. Start acting like Jesus a Capricorn. Like, I ain't gonna tell nobody I'm done. I ain't gonna tell nobody I'm one of them niggas who know Jesus ain't a Capricorn. I'm just going, but that's cool. That's cool. But it's gonna be a time you're gonna have to stand firm and let them know, like, look, I know Jesus ain't a Capricorn, and I ain't gonna act like he ain't. He is no more. I told that to my auntie. She gonna roll her eyes and see y'all. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I just pray for y'all. I looked at her like, I don't know what's going on with y'all. I'm gonna pray for you too. Fuck, you pray for me. I'm gonna pray for you. Some praying motherfuckers up. We be some praying. We just gonna be some praying motherfuckers up in this motherfucker praying for each other. Don't tell me I'm gonna pray for you. Like I can't pray for you. Like I can't pray for you. Don't drag me with a good time, sister. But some people like that. Tell them Jesus ain't a Capricorn. You ready for somebody to pray for you? That's what they all tell you. You tell them, you know really Jesus saying that? I'm going to pray for y'all. You ready for that? You ready to be prayed for? I'm ready. Pray for me. I'm going to pray for you. But, now back to that. So, back to the Jesus, not a Capricorn. Back to the Alchemy. 53. And he's just in the introduction, man. This shit lines up like this. And let you know, this ain't for everybody. You gotta ask questions to get it. You gotta ask questions. Check it out. Let me find the right fucking pen. I wrote it down still. Alright. This what they say. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Look. This what they say in regards to the teachings of the Kabbalah. These men have never sought popular approval, nor numbers of followers. They are indifferent to these things, for they know how few there are in each generation who are ready for the truth, or who would recognize it if it were presented to them. They reserve the strong meat for men, while others furnish the milk for babies. They reserve their pearls of wisdom for the few elect who recognize their value and who wear them in their crowns instead of casting them before the materialistic vulgar swine who would trample them in the mud and mix them with their disgusting mental fools. AKA, this shit ain't for everybody. You gotta. And also, did I read that before? The part where this book gonna find you when you're ready for it. What part that is? What page that's on? 62. Let me find it. Let y'all know I ain't freeloading. So, these Kabbalion Hermetic axioms will follow the footsteps of the master, the ears of those ready for his teachings open wide. When the ears of the student are ready to hear, then cometh the lips to fulfill them with wisdom. You understand that? I'm going to read it one more time. When the ears of the student are ready to hear, then cometh the lips to fulfill them with wisdom, the Kabbalion. So that according to the teachings, the passage of this book to those ready for the information will attract the attention of such as are prepared to receive the teachings. And likewise, when the pupil is ready to receive the truth, then this little book will come to him or her. Such is the law, the Hermetic principle of cause and effect in its aspects of the law of the attraction. Will bring lips and ear together, pupil and book in company. So mote it be. Let me say that one more time. So mote it be. And what basically that says is, so that in accordance with the teaching of the passages of this book, to those ready for the instruction, will attract the attention of such as are prepared to receive the teachings. And likewise, when the pupil is ready to receive the truth, then this little book will come to him. Meaning that it's no coincidence that you coming in contact with this knowledge or a certain knowledge at a certain time. Because you probably started asking questions and you started getting answers. Which means you was ready for this. Was a lot of people just don't ask questions. They don't ask questions so they don't get answers. And they just stay believing Jesus is a Capricorn for the rest of their life because they never question it. Never question otherwise. What you here finding out they got you be like, Jesus, I can't believe it. Jesus not a Capricorn. They got a dash for it too. Psh, yes. Yes, you better believe it. He was like, I knew it. I felt like that the whole day. I thought my auntie was gonna pray for me if I told her that. If my auntie prayed for me, it felt good. It felt good to have somebody to pray for me. Then Teddy P made a song. It feels good praying for somebody. Pray for your back, and that's a fact. It ain't go like that. Oh, still sound good. So moving along, merrily, about the Kabbalah and the laws. It's just like state the laws, the 7 principles. I'm going to read them out to you. The principle of mentalism. That just states that everything is mental. You create your whole mind, mental state in your body. The principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. I mean, whatever you create with your thoughts, it's going to affect your reality. Principle of vibrations. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Which is state everything vibrate. Energy, atoms. If you send your children to school, period, in any kind of education, they'll tell them atoms make up everything, and everything, and it vibrates. And the next one, principle 4, is the principle of polarity. It just states that everything got its opposite, yin and yang. Like hot and cold is the same thing. It's just degrees of temperature. It's like no absolute hot, ain't no absolute cold. For instance, women, y'all get fucking steaming hot water when men be like, that shit hot. You trying to fucking burn me? And it like, boy, that water ain't hot. Like, it's you fucking crazy. You think I'm about to get up and now? You better turn that knob to the left, to the right. But that's polarity. It's not that hot to her, but it's hot to you. But it's all in preference. But it go deep into that, the principle of rhythm. Everything and pendulum swing is like the universe got a rhythm. If you have 10 good days, you're going to have 10 bad days. It's balanced. If you have 10 good lifetimes, you're going to have 10 bad lifetimes. But then that's a catch-22. It's some ways around that. But one we're gonna talk about today, the principle of cause and effect. We're gonna cut it right there, and probably gonna have to do the other one. We talk about cause and effect, but for real though, y'all just check out, find out much as y'all gonna find out about the placebo effect, and if this resonates with you, and you really know in your heart that if you really know that, man, and you want to get the kabayan, drop a like and subscribe, drop a comment. I get you my email address and, like I say, get you a link where you could get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say you're gonna get it for free. I ain't gonna say you're gonna pay for it. I'm just saying I can help you get it. Or you might not have to leave your house to get it, and you might not have to spend no money to get it, and you might do have to spend some money to get it. It all just depends on whether you believe if Jesus is Capricorn or not. So it all on depends on you how you gonna get it and what you believe in. But if you really believe you want to know, but I can help you get it. Last I ain't wrote the book. It's just some good information up in it that help you understand a lot about everything that you already know and what you're going through, and help you decipher future knowledge where ain't nobody can lie to you and tell you if Jesus is Capricorn or not. You alright, I already fucking know you can't tell me Jesus is Capricorn. Fine. So that's all I'm saying. And if you want to know about that, drop a link in the bio, drop a comment, and I'm gonna help you. Yeah. And now we gonna do this cause and effect next. I'm gonna make it a 2-part thing.